Hello everyone, Raj here, and at the request of our lovely community, I'm doing a quick video today about hanging on to trades, and I'm going to just talk about an example from earlier on in the day. So here you can see there was a momentum trigger in crude. I think I'm on all the right time frames. No, this one needs to be changed, but that's fine. And you can see that how the setup went. I'll talk you through it. So daily, we've got upside PTS targets, green dot green. Green PTSs, everything happy there. 1 hour is our bias for this trade. So this was just a full-on green candle, great bias, higher highs, higher lows, pushing up, everything looking good there. So awesome, foursome, all intact on this one. This is where the trade kicked in. So obviously, if we highlight this, you can see where that was in that day. Okay, so on the hourly chart, that's this candle here. You can see the price moves up, follows through really nicely. We've got a new momentum trigger. So let's put a line where that kicks in. Now that momentum trigger, obviously you enter it, the market, as always, drops down a little bit, price moves in waves, you have to get used to that. And then the market moves up, okay? Now this is where I feel like a lot of people have problems. Holding pullbacks, yeah, it's a difficult thing. And in collecting the correct risk to reward is another thing. So let's just measure this. So depending on where you put your stop loss, this is a huge market. So you could choose, the PTS stop, which was around here at the time. I remember it was 71. But I went just for the couple of extra pips to go to the swing low, which is 85. Okay, so let's 85 points for that entry. So then moving up, we've eventually got to 200 points, but where it probably would have been about right. So is here about 170. Okay, so let's then go and put a marker there. Yeah. And that means that you have to ride this out. There's no doubt about it. Stop losses from here, okay? You've got to wait, watch this, and watch this to there before your profit target gets hit. That's just how trading goes. That's how life goes. You've got to get used to this. You have to have the composure to go for this if you're aiming for that. The other thing as well, which is always a great possibility, is you can exit a trade, yeah, and then enter another one. Yeah. So if you're watching this and you see it turn red here, yeah, on this candle, that you can take money from. But obviously the issue with that is if you keep doing that, you could potentially be a losing trader overall, because the distance between that and that is 46 points, and the distance of your stop was a minimum of 70 points. So that doesn't make sense. You'll be taking under 2 for 1 and taking under 1 for 1, actually. So you're not in a great space to be doing that. Okay. So learning how to do this, and a trade that could last, let's check the time. The trade that could last 3 hours and 15 minutes would be the correct one to get you the correct risk to reward target. Like I said, PTSs obviously work as well. Yeah, and I'm a huge advocate of PTS trades. So this particular one going down to here, that is a really nice trade of 28 points. So we're roughly looking for 30 points, which is, sorry, 60 points, which is roughly here. And that one would have done it very, very quickly. And obviously, the shorter your stop, the quicker you're going to achieve your target. The longer and bigger you have your stop, the longer it's going to take to achieve your target. So knowing that beforehand is also a key factor in this. But hold your positions, aim for the correct risk to reward. I know this portion here of when the market moves down is going to be difficult. I know that. If it happens, walk off, come back half an hour later, come back 45 minutes later, see what's happened. Yeah, have ideas in your mind. The other thing, obviously, that you can do is reduce some of the risk if you're that worried about it. Turn your risk into half when you get to 1-to-1 or something like that. You've got so many options, but they need to be tested. They need to be looked at longer term. This was a great trade, yeah, but you had to endure a really, really big pullback. You had to do it. Yeah. Find out the reasons why you find this difficult. Is it because you don't trust your system? Have you not gone through it enough times to know that it will work out in the end longer term? Yeah. Is that one big thing for you? Have you taken a string of losses and you just feel like you need to take a bit of a profit? That could be a problem for you too as well. If you've had the last 3 losses and you see this happen and you get a red candle, you could get spooked. Composure. Find out the reason why you haven't got it and work on it. We're here as coaches. Talk to us about it. We can definitely help you, okay? That's something that we really want to look to do. In mentorship, I talk to people about this all the time. When we were talking about things in mentorship, we kind of really look at strategies on how to hold on to trades for longer. And to be honest, in this trade, I wasn't at the screen, but that should have been first position, and I really should have doubled up when that green turned up, or that green turned up there, but I wasn't at the screen. So I feel like I potentially could have done more in this trade as well. But that's the types of things that we discuss on mentorship, how to hold on to trades longer and how to get through this and really work on that. So anyway, if you need any help, like I said, speak to one of the coaches. We're definitely here to do it, but it's a common theme, and I've heard a lot about it recently, and you can even see now the market pulling back potentially for another move up. If you do this mechanically and it keeps going, you'll get the same results over and over again. You've got to get through that hard part to work out whether this is going to work for you long term. And that, I'd say, would be a minimum of 20 trades. Okay, so good luck. If you need anything, get in touch and we'll speak soon.